Dama, share on your share with my hero. Bank care with me as soon as you tell. Clip I owe your fool. I didn't have a reason to leave you, show me the way, and I'm grateful for everything that you did. You never ever played me low. See, I'm not worthy of your grace. I'm not worthy of your blessings. Still, you not plus me, oh. Say you not give up on me. I call you my doctor, my bro, my brabio. See your man, let's all live good more. Nangla, you hella bow. Le call you Elohim, yes, what tato. Like you, the one can win all the battle. You give me more reason to pray. God don't give up on me. 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 Don't give up on me. You told me not to worry. We should give you thanks and praise. Acapelle ku aspeo. Me I understand the trail. Me I give it all to you. Give it all to you. And I got friend to say. Glipper, you lead the way. You told me call on you, call on you, call on you. I just need to kneel and pray. Like you get it final say, oh. God don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. God don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. God don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. God don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. See, God don't give up on me. I beg you, don't give up on me. Please don't give up on me. Don't give up on me.
George.
Dama, share on your share with my hero. Bank care with me as soon as you tell. Clip I owe your fool. I didn't have a reason to leave you, show me the way, and I'm grateful for everything that you did. You never ever played me low. See, I'm not worthy of your grace. I'm not worthy of your blessings. Still, you not plus me, oh. Say you not give up on me. I call you my doctor, my bro, my brabio. See your man, let's all live good more. Nangla, you hella bow. Le call you Elohim, yes, what tato. Like you, the one can win all the battle. You give me more reason to pray. God don't give up on me. God don't give up on me. God don't give up on me. God don't give up on me.
Allen Bernard International, or ABR, is a management consulting firm with a team of consultants and associates who focus on growing and transforming home healthcare agencies, nonprofits, and small businesses in other industries as well as individuals. Our services include ABR Business Support Services, ABR Accounting and Tax Services, and ABR Anti-Money Laundering Compliance Services. At ABR, we bring to each assignment dedication and commitment, experience and skills, performance-based process, integrated solution teams, and client relations. For more inquiries on our services, call phone number 469-378-3955. That's Allen Bernard International, or ABR, transforming business through ideas. Communication becomes convenient, enjoyable, and cheaper when you have the best application in your hand. D-Pro Global Social Media app gives you access to free global communication and networking. With the D-Pro Global Social Media app, you can do live video chat, live audio calling, live text messaging, live group video and audio conferencing. Not only that, you also do fast sharing, creating and posting to your story, post engagement with emojis, and more. The D-Pro Global Social Media app does in-app purchases, in-app searching, storytelling. The app also allows you to create video, audio, text, and internet link posting. Get the best app today with 100% data security and end-to-end encryption. Add customization and privacy settings to the D-Pro Global Social Media app and enjoy 24/7 endless communication. Download the D-Pro Global Social Media app on Google Play Store and Apple Store and enjoy endless communication. Visit our website on www.dpro-idb.com or email us at info@dpro-idb.com. D-Pro Global Social Media app, making communication easier. Made with ginger, coconut water, natural juice flavor, vitamins and minerals, is Muncie Power Drink. Muncie Power Drink helps reduce high blood pressure, get rid of toxins, help improve children and adult memory. It also helps the body fight effects of excess sugar. Muncie Power Drink has no added sugar, no artificial flavors, and all natural ingredients. It is a healthy drink for just everybody. It has 4 natural juice flavors: pineapple, mango, strawberry, and turmeric. For wholesale or retail purchase, visit major supermarkets across Monrovia and its environs. If you are outside Monrovia, you can do your purchase at Kakata Supermarket and Ataro Business Center in Ganta. You can also visit our store on the O Road, right next to the American School. For more information, call us on 0770-307-572 or 0776-580-730. Muncie Power Drink, not just your regular energy drink. Do you care to know why thousands of people have switched from using oil-bomb paint to using Une Zize quality paint? Zize quality paint is a high-quality American non-hazard latex paint that doesn't fade or peel off your walls when applied. Zize quality paint comes in variety of colors that you can choose from. We even customize our customers' paint based on their request just to satisfy their desire. Stop by at any of our 3 branches at Police Academy Junction opposite NP Fueling Station, Baptist Seminary opposite Highway Gas Station, and Simple Bridge opposite Marco Plaza. Zize quality paint can be used for both interior and exterior painting works. Customers living overseas can pay through Zelle on 217-720-8858. You can contact us via cell numbers 0777-366-142 or 0770-496-273 or +121-772-08858. Think Zize, think quality.
Spicing up, what's next?
Do you need a car?
Ready for an upgrade?
Then come to Sika Motors, sole distributors of Toyota vehicles, Mitsubishi vehicles, and Yamaha motorbikes, genuine accessories and spare parts.
You name it, we have it. We have the 2022 brands of Toyota vehicles. Select from our new Toyota Starlight,
Toyota Belter, Toyota Rush.
We've got the best deal in town through our Sika Motors financing schemes with selected banks, EcoBank Liberia and UBA Liberia, starting at the lowest as $500 USD. You won't believe beat these prices. Come for quality, reliability, and durability. Take a spin and let's make a deal.
Sika Motors on UN Drive at Town, Bushra Island, or call Sika Motors on +231 775 987 758 or email cmarketing@cfao.com. Sika Motors, drive with confidence.
We all know the headache we go through sending money to our loved ones, friends, and family in Liberia. High fees, long lines in banks, the usual complaint of the system being down, such a waste of time and energy. That is why I was very happy when I learned that SendWave is now in Liberia. So now I can send money anytime from anywhere directly from my smartphone to the MTN Lone Star Cell mobile money account of a loved one, friend, or family within seconds for just a tiny fee. So download SendWave now to your phone from your Apple Store or Google Play Store. Add your details, and don't worry, they are very safe and secure. And start sending money today. Don't forget to insert the promo code COSTA to get free $5 credit added to your first transfer. SendWave is secure, super fast, and by far the most affordable way to send money to Liberia. I'm Henry P. Costa and a very happy customer. Thank you.
All right, folks. Good morning. Welcome to the program. Today is Wednesday, the middle of the week, February the 8th, 2023. It's a beautiful day. We want to thank God for allowing us, for giving us life, for sparing our lives to be here today. We say thank you, Allah Almighty. Thank you. We are grateful for each and every day we see. We're grateful to be here, grateful to be alive, grateful to have good health. We are not better than those who are not here today. It is only by the mercy and grace of God that we are here. You know, Wagai, good morning to you. I was listening to the song George was playing this morning. CIC song, you know, beautiful song. And I reached out to CIC and I said, CIC, you know, we got to get you on this morning. Just tell us the inspiration behind this song. It's really, really touching. People love the song. It's really trending right now. God don't give up on me. So I sent CIC the link. Waka, he's going to be joining us very shortly. You know, just for 5 minutes, just to talk about the lyrics. I mean, the inspiration behind the song. But have you listened to the song, Waka? I already love it.
Yeah, I've been listening to it, and it's a nice piece by CIC. It's a great song.
I'm told it's trending.
Mm-hmm.
It's doing great.
Sure.
People love it. Yes, you know, we have so much to be grateful for. Sometimes we tend to forget to say thank you, God. You know, so much to be grateful for. And just to be alive, to be here, is a wonderful thing. You may not have it all your dreams and aspirations may not be, you know, on the lookup, but you know, the fact that you have life, you have good health, the fact that you even have life is something to be grateful for. So yeah. So we're gonna talk to CIC very shortly before we go on. Paul, what else do we have on our menu? Our brother Sheikh Sakor should be joining us this morning as well. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Talk.
So we what we have this morning, we'll be having Sheikh Sakor later on, and we'll dive into the NPP and the CDC issue also. You know, according to them, they signed the agreement yesterday without the presence of some top officials of other political party. We're still looking at that. We may likely dive into that a little bit. So those are the two things that I have from my end. So I don't know what you have, but yesterday the Congress for Democratic Change and the NPP.
Hold on there. before we talk politics here, let's talk to our brother CIC. CIC is here with us this morning. CIC, what's up, man?
How you doing, boss?
We're doing fantastic, my man. We love this song. Before you say a word, we're gonna ask George. George, could you kindly play that song for us before CIC can talk to us? This was not planned. I've listened to the song a few times, but this morning it hit me more than any other time that I've listened to it. I love it. It's one of my favorite songs right now. And so Boga is gonna drop it for
Appreciate
us.
a whole lot, boss.
CIC's
Appreciate.
latest song. I don't know the title of the song, but I think I know the title. God Don't Give Up on Me. I don't know what that's the entire title, but yeah, that's
Yeah, it's don't give up on me.
Don't Give Up on Me. Fantastic, fantastic stuff. George, kind of drop the song for us. We have superstar CIC with us very briefly this morning, just to share with us the inspiration behind this beautiful song.
Dama, share on your share with my hero. Bank care with me as soon as you tell. Play power or your fool. I didn't have a reason to live, you showed me the way, and I'm grateful for everything that you did. You never ever played me low. See, I'm not worthy of your grace. I'm not worthy of your blessings. Still, you not close me, oh. Say you not give up on me. I call you my doctor, my bro, my brabio. See your man, let's all let go more. Nangla, you hella bo. Le call you Elohim, Yeswa Tato. Like you the one can win all the battle. You give me more reason to pray. God don't give up on me. 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 Don't give up on me. You told me not to worry. We should give you thanks and praise. Acapella cool aspeo. Me I understand the trail. Me I give it all to you. Give it all to you. And I got friend to say. Glipper, you lead the way. You told me call on you, call on you, call on you. I just need to kneel and pray. Like you get it final say, oh. God don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. God don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. God don't give up on me.
All right, Baga. There you go. Such a beautiful song. I call you my Sion man. I call you my Bravi. Oh, Glipo, you hell of a God don't give up on me. CIC, the man is here. The lyrical master. CIC, let's talk about this song, man. I'm my head is rising. I can literally feel my head rising. It's just deeply, deeply touching and inspirational. And the song, the lyrics of the song, the melody, the harmony is as though it's speaking to you personally. Like you personalize the song. You feel like this is to me. CIC, tell us what inspired this beautiful song.
So I would say my mental state and my story, everything I've been through since my accident up to, where I was before I wrote this song. I would feel like I always tell people, right? The environment doesn't create a safe space for people to talk about mental issues, Like we fight some silent battles that, we can't voice out because we are afraid of being judged. A lot of people go through a lot of dark times in their lives, and it's really hard because like you just can't find that person to confide in, people to talk to because like there's a possibility you might tell John today, John will tell Paul tomorrow, Paul will tell Peter the next day. So we are all afraid, and just we have put ourselves in this box, that it have been eating us inside. So for me, when I had my accident, I didn't go for therapy. I think that was my biggest mistake that I made, because I feel like I was strong enough, to move on, and a couple of life started hitting me back and forth with other personal issues, and I was just at a point where I felt like my life was just crazy. When I say that
But
people
you're
didn't
putting on a
understand what.
strong face to the public. See, I see.
Yeah,
You're putting on a strong face,
that
but that's how
that
you're
that's
dealing
the
with it.
funny thing, and I feel like a lot of people do the same. They come out, they laugh, they smile, but we don't know what's going on with them. So I feel like I was at that phase wherein, you know, um, I was just smiling. When I'm outside, I smile. I laugh with people, we joke, and when I come on, it's a whole different ball game. So I was just at a point where in like I felt like my life was upside down. People didn't understand why I wasn't dropping music, and it was just upside down. And I felt like at a point like God was letting His grip off me, and I felt like I was losing it. I felt like He wasn't paying attention to me, or wasn't considering me to be as part of His favorite children, I would say.
Mhm.
So it was just at this point like I felt so down, and when I listened to this beat, something just kept telling me there was something that I needed to do. There was an actual song that was planned to be released by my management. And when I recorded this song and I sent it to them, they was like, the song is, it's okay, but we just can't drop this song right now. I'm like, we are not dropping any other song unless we drop this song. I feel like there are a lot of things that is going on in the world around us, with people around us, with people in our spaces and that are going through dark times, and I feel like I share their story with them. I feel how they feel because I've been in situation of such. So it's more about, you know, everybody. This song is not just about me. It's about everybody. That's why I didn't when I did my write up, people felt like I was going to explain everything that happened from my accident up to present. Nah, it was just I just needed a song that we all could relate to. We all could pray to God with. A devotional song. I need it because like I always tell people the best person when you are in this time, this dark time, the best person to talk to is God. I'm gonna be a secular artist, but I'm a Christian. I go to church. And I believe in God. I always pray. So I feel like the best person to talk to is God. So I always tell people like in times of difficulties, in times of trials and tribulations, the best person to look up to is God. So when I was writing this song, I didn't just write it from I wrote it from my own perspective of how I saw it, but I feel like a lot of people were with me, because like this is not just my field. That's why I didn't personalize it to an extent. I just went
Yeah, which is
halfway because
why, when you listen to the song, as I said earlier, that you, as in me, Henry Costa, I can say this song speaks to me. So you made the song in such a way that it's applicable to everyone.
yeah,
Anyone can relate to this song. That
yeah.
was so
So
selfless of you.
yeah, that's that was the end goal because like I believe that especially within Liberia, we don't take mental issues seriously. A lot of people go through a lot of things, depressional states and all of that, having suicidal thoughts, and I just feel like the environment just doesn't create a safe space for people to come and talk about these things. So,
So how do you
you
feel
know,
that CIC? I'm just sitting hoping and praying that you're in a much better place now mentally. How you know have you
yeah,
come out of where you
I've
were?
yeah, I've been good. I've been really good.
Thank God for that.
I'm progressing like daily. It's not as if I'm still stuck in that, but it's a gradual process from leaving where I was to where I'm headed right now. So, I would say I'm progressing gradually, and I just give it out to God.
CIC, thank you very, very much for coming on this morning to share with us the inspiration behind this song, Don't Give Up on Me. And you know what? I love this song. It touches me. I'm gonna buy you lunch today. Please let me do that.
Thank
Lunch
you,
on me.
boss. Thanks
Lunch
a
on
lot,
me.
boss.
So I'm gonna have somebody call you. Yeah. I'm gonna buy you lunch today. See, I just thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you, and we pray that God will continue to bless you and strengthen you. Keep your head up, buddy. Take care.
Thank you, boss. Thank you for having me.
Take care. All right, folks. There you
Okay.
have it. CIC. A brilliant Liberian artist. Great song, great inspiration. It just applies to every single person. Beautiful songs, dope. So yes, Wakai, what are we going to talk about this morning? Let's start with this thing with the Nimba player. Wakai, did you see the story about the player for Nimba County?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I saw the story.
I mean,
And
come on, let's talk about that. What's going on?
this guy just won the county meet with Nima County, and it was announced yesterday evening that he was part of those that went to unrob a businessman in central Nima, and they were gunned down. So it's kind of surprising to everybody that you just come from winning a county meet as a soccer player and go to rob somebody. I listened to a journalist from the Nima County this morning on a local radio station, and the person said, yes, it is him. But it's kind of surprising to them that this guy will be an armed robber. It's surprising to everybody, Costa.
So they're saying that this talented he's a football player, right?
Football player, he's a defender for Nima. They won the
Nima
county.
County. The defending champion.
Yeah.
He just played in the counter meet. They won for Nimba. And they are saying that this guy is an armed robber?
Yeah. They went to unrob a businessman, a guy that is involved into producing coal water in Nima County. So when they went there, they got they carried the single barrel pistol guns. There were 3 that went to unrob the man, and the man gunned down. I think 2 or 3 of them, I don't know, or 1 of them, but I just don't know the number. But there were 3 that went to unrob the man. So the man too had something to take them down. He took them down. So that just how it is. That's the case in Nima County. Somebody that just won the county meet. Everybody was celebrating. Just they went Nimba, they went Ganta, Saclépie, all the other places there in Nima County. I was surprised yesterday afternoon with the news of him being a part of those that went to unrob. Is it that he been involved into this, or is something that he just started and don't know something about, that he or somebody told him, somebody put him into it? But the news are still out there. He was part of those that went there. We don't know every story about it. No, we don't know. But he was part of those that went to unrob a businessman, and he was gunned down. So they just send a clear message to we the youth out there. This thing about overnight riches and other things. We shouldn't put our lives in harm's way. Now he's dead and gone. And making news in our country because you just from winning a trophy, like can give you money to at least cater for few months, but just this few days you celebrated the trophy in Nima County and we're getting this news. Is it that they didn't benefit what they should have benefited, or what? Or the money that he benefited, he may use it overnight, that he will go to and rob somebody and be gone down. And some of these things been happening in Nima County. This is where we talk about the lack of security in our country, because Nimba is now a melting point for armed robbery. Armed robbery, you see daylight armed robbery in Nima County. Yeah, daylight. I'm talking about 5 to 6 in the evening. And nothing will happen. We have men that have arms all around in the country and nothing happening. Nimba, everybody that in Nimba now trying to protect themselves. Yeah, trying to protect themselves. So if you see a broad day armed robbery, somebody that gone into someone else's house to unrob them and then gone down, then you should know that this country is not safe. This country is not safe because you just won a county meet trophy and you should be celebrating. You should be somebody that benefited from the county meet and other sponsorship deal that was attached to the county meet. You went to Nima, Ganta, you went, the other people, county officials gave you guys little token. You should be having some of these things. You should be having money on you. But the story that coming out of Nima that a soccer player, someone that just won a trophy, go to unrob, it's not good. It's not good at all. Absolutely, it's not good. And the issue about armed robbery, the security have to stand up in Nima County because Nima is a county that doesn't sleep. Yeah, no, they don't go to bed in Nima. And people transit from Nima to other places. So if some of these things are happening in places like Nima, where are we headed to? People or tourists that want to go to other places, the Nima Mountain, other places in Nima, they will not go because they start to become afraid. They start to become
Bogey. Did we lose Bogey there? It looks like we lost Bogey. Hold on there, folks. We're very, very sorry. It looks like we lost Bogey. Well, but this situation is scary right now. At this point, we don't have all the facts. We don't know whether this is true. We're told that this situation went down in Ganta, in Nimba County. They're saying that he went to he went to carry out armed robbery, and this happened. Folks, can you hear me? Well, it is Baka that we lost, and Baka will reconnect with us. We have Mr. Sheikh Sakor this morning will be joining us. For those of you who do not know who Sheikh Sakor is, Sheikh is a very, very good friend of ours. He's a fine, decent young man. He was a successful businessman in Liberia. Sheikh was when he used to live there. And Sheikh Sakor was one of George Weah's biggest financiers. I mean, Sheikh Sakor, was a big financial supporter of George Weah. They were very, very close. Everybody knows that. There are pictures and tons of videos to prove that. Everybody also knows how much Sheikh Sakor helped George Weah to raise money for his campaign. Sheikh took Weah to other countries. Sheikh got some of his Russian business partners to give Weah a loan over $3 million, 3 million United States dollars. And Sheikh did all of those things for George Weah. It was a loan. Mr. Weah was supposed to pay that money upon coming to power, but Mr. Weah decided that he was not going to pay. And so Sheikh has been in trouble with his business partners because of that. And so Sheikh was not talking. He was quiet for a long time. Everybody wanted to hear from Sheikh Sakor. We all came to learn of all the things Sheikh did for George Weah. Sheikh had to move out of Liberia to resettle in the United States. And Sheikh has been here in the States. And so this morning, a few days ago, something triggered Sheikh, because Sheikh is not the guy to go on Facebook or social media to talk about his relationship with George Weah and how it ended. Sheikh doesn't do that. But apparently, something triggered it. Something triggered Sheikh, and Sheikh started talking. Sheikh was not talking all along. He never said a word. And Sheikh started talking. Then one of George Weah's sons reached out to Sheikh Sakor, almost like threatening Sheikh to get off social media. Yes. George Weah's son, I believe I don't know which one of them, Cham or Team or. So Sheikh is going to be with us this morning very shortly, and he will tell us a whole lot about the relationship between him and George Weah, the Russian money that Weah borrowed as a loan, which he has refused to pay, money that helped him get elected president. Sheikh bought Weah, I think, a $90,000 Land Cruiser. That Toyota Land Cruiser SUV you saw Weah using during the 2017 campaign, it was Sheikh Sakor that bought him that vehicle, $90,000 US. I mean, he's done so much for this man, so much. Yep. So Sheikh will be on with us shortly, and it's a long conversation that we're going to be having with him. You don't want to miss this. It's going to be a bombshell, and they've been trying to see how they could keep Sheikh quiet. My brother, good morning. Just trying to adjust the lighting a little bit. We want to see you.
Yeah, man. Good morning, Costa. How are you doing?
Much better. Yeah. Now we can see. We don't want the other people who didn't know you to see your face.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm so sorry that I'm in a truck now. So
my man, we understand.
Yeah, I'm actually talking from the truck.
Look, first of all, let me tell you something, folks. So I'll say a little bit about Sheikh Sakor for those of you who don't know. Sheikh was a very, 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 very enterprising businessman. I mean, I didn't know Sheikh that well in bro. We were not personal friends. America has a way of bringing people closer together. But I knew who Sheikh was and what he was doing as a businessman. And of course, we all knew how much help he provided to George Weah. Some of us were pissed off because this was election. He was helping raise millions of dollars for our opposition. But I admire Sheikh, from a distance. I'm the sort of guy who I celebrate other people's hard-earned successes. And Sheikh got houses here, nice buildings here. There was one time he was throwing this party, and he invited me. I almost wanted to go, but it was like, I think it was like right after the election. I was like, I don't want to go to the party. So that I never went to the party because of that. But it was a big, nice party at his house, boom party. But since we came to the States, Sheikh has become a brother. America has brought us closer together. Our birthdays are just like 2 days apart, and there are times we even celebrate together. And so I just want to publicly tell you guys, I consider Sheikh a brother, and I pray for him. He prays for me. We call each other. We share, things that are happening in our respective lives. And one of the things I want to commend Sheikh for before Sheikh can come in, I want to say this publicly. This guy drove the best cars in Liberia. I mean, the best cars, Range Rovers, you name it. He flew on private jets. Sheikh, a successful, rich businessman. He had to relocate to America because he didn't feel safe in Liberia. I mean, he left all his businesses in Liberia, almost basically collapsed. He came to this country, humbled himself, and decided he was going to retrain to do something else. Not a lot of people do it. Some people go crazy. They will go out of their mind. I mean, I was driving a Range Rover in Liberia. I come to America. I'm not going to do that kind of job. Sheikh, when he told his brother, I'm going to get in the trucking business. We talked about this like 2 years ago.
Yep.
2 years ago. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I introduced the subject, the whole issue of trucking business to Sheikh. Yep.
He introduced it.
Went and did his research. He learned a lot about the trucking business. And sometime last year, Sheikh called me and said, brother, before I get in the trucking business, first, I'm going to go to the school, learn how to drive it myself. So get on the road, get the experience before I can put my own money inside and get out and then get the truck and give it to somebody. And that is what he's doing. You see right now, he's in that tractor trailer truck. He went to school, he learned how to drive it, and today he's on the road. I mean, not a lot of people do that. When you look at where this guy is coming from, the life he lived, to do this is just commendable. Sheikh, I just want to say salute to you, my brother.
Thank you so much, my dear brother. And then I want to say thank you also for the courage. I mean, actually, whatever thing that's happening today, you initiated everything, like you said. And I want to say thank you.
You're welcome, my brother. You are most welcome. My dear brother, so you have been quiet for a long time. Everybody wanted to hear from the Sheikh Sakor, even those who did not personally know you, because everybody heard the role you played, helping Weah with fundraising and all that kind of stuff. Today, for some reason, you started talking. Even I could not convince you. I was you kept saying, brother, no, no, no. But you just started talking. I was like, okay, but what's going on? What made Sheikh Sako to start talking?
Well, thank you very much, Costa. First, I want to say thank you for, offering me your platform today, even though it's overdue. Like you said, I mean, when I came in this country, you came and met me. Oh, my man, I heard this going on, I said, Costa, listen, you're my very good friend, but I believe in confidentiality, in friendship. Even though when you fall apart, it doesn't mean you should just start running with the story. But, over the years with George Weah, I've had the worst and terrible thing of my life. But I decided to keep quiet and be mute about it. I was the best, very, as you said, a successful businessman back home. I worked very hard to earn my money. No matter how people may talk, no matter what they will say, but they cannot give you evidence of anything negative they will say about me. The evidence of me sitting in a truck today in America, trying to rebuild my life and recalibrate, is all an evidence of how I do work hard in Africa. I've never been in politics before throughout my life. In fact, my late mom, my late dad, they have always warned me, you are a blessed businessman. You don't even have to go closer to politics. I didn't support Madame Salif, but under Madame Salif, I had a very good and successful business running. Before George Weah and I got into the issue of political business, I had my partners and everything was going well. I was buying diamonds in Liberia. The records are in Echo Bank. You go there today, Echo Bank will tell you I brought in $2, $3, $4, $5 million a month. I bought diamonds from Guinea, I bought diamonds from Sierra Leone, and I was exporting. And I always like having those boys around, trying to see how best we can empower them. So I have like a Siwa Breeze. Siwa had an accident when he was...
And Tech, hold on, for those who don't know, let me inform them. Siwa Briggs is the current EPS Deputy Director for Operations. He used to be a driver for Sheikh Sako.
Exactly. Siwa had an accident, and then at the time he was with Joe Bolton. But Joe left in Sierra Leone and flew because Joe has an engagement in London. So right away, one of the boys who were with me said, then Joe called me, man, I left my driver over there. When I took care of Stewart, he was okay. I said, but you know what? Stay here with me and work with me. Stewart worked with me. Everything was okay. I empower them because I don't like people just solving me all the time. I believe in empowering people who are with me. So through that, before the 2017 election, in fact, Stewart always used to come. The senator say, when they were being in Jamaica, every time Stewart came to me and asked on behalf of the senator, I never ever called the senator.
On behalf of the senator, we are.
Definitely. When he said this, I gave it to him. Up to the time they were building the stuff, he came for sliding windows, $1,800. I gave it to him. I didn't call Senator. We are never at the time to ask him, did you send Stewart? So this time around, we went to Guinea Conakry for my father 40 days. It was in April of 2017. I had all of them in the Sheraton Hotel while we went for I told them we can stay at my family house because you guys have different kind of activities, and there's a Muslim home. They may not encourage you guys. So I put them in the Sheraton. I told everybody take your rooms. We were paying around 222 euros per night. Now, while sleeping in the morning, I heard a knock to my door. And who was it? It was Stewart. He said, the senator wants to talk to you. I said, okay, Stewart. I said, senator, how you doing? He said, my man, I want to extend my condolences to you first for the death of your father, man. We spoke our thing because, normally he's from a little Muslim, he got a little Muslim orientation as well. He laughed over it. He said, my picking, I just call you, man. My picking, the election brave, but I need a car. Right away. I didn't even say a word. Right away. I said, what kind of car do you want? He said, my picking, I need a Jeep, a Land Cruiser. So I said, okay, no problem. I'll work it out with Stewart, and then I'm not going to come early. I'm going to stay here with my family in Guinea, but Stewart will bring the car. Right away, I had another car dealer who came on that particular sacrifice with me. They call him Awa. I said, I call Awa. Awa came immediately. I said, Awa, can you make an arrangement for the SUV Land Cruiser for me immediately? I'm going to send it for a friend in Liberia. Right there, he placed the call to Freetown. A Lebanese guy said, I got one. but for $70,000. So I said, okay, not a problem. Talk to him. What the last price? The man said, no, I just got that car. It's customized. It's built. I said, okay. So I didn't go with $70,000, but I got businesses in Guinea, and I was just building my 6-story building. I had, I think, about $400,000 for that project already there. So I called my little brother, who is Mohammed Sako. I said, Mohammed, come. I said, go in town to our head office, because we got a diamond office also at Park City. I said, go and check in his safe and take $70,000 and give it to
70,000 United
States. And then after the program, I said, Stewart, you can go and take the senator car to him. Stewart went and took his car to him. When the car got there, it was in silver color. Then George said, oh, I need a car in black. You know, I like black color. I told Stewart, I said, Stewart, take the car to Fox Garage. I will pay for the, spraying of the car. We sprayed the car, everything. Oh man, George was so happy. I'm not a politician. When I came back to Liberia, being so excited, he wanted to see me for us to talk. George and I talk. The next thing is that George introduced Koji. He said, my man, you got to see one of my Peking at the youth league, man. That was how he introduced Koji to me. From there, Koji and I.
You were nowhere near politics.
Nowhere near politics.
Everything.
Nowhere near politics. Koji and I, right away we clicked. We had a good working relationship. The first thing I said, Koji, listen, once the senator have shown you to me, my man, they may pushing me into this thing. Most time, Koji will come to my office. We said, Koji, okay, let's set up the party headquarters first. We took 2 cows. I gave Koji $30,000. From there, I told him all the auxiliary group, let it come to me. They did it, collect. They will not deny it. Many auxiliary group, they came to me. I was giving them the money. I said, let me help a brother, because I see that George is desperate and he's a brother. You getting me right? He wants this power. I don't want politics. I don't want to be into it. I got my partners. I got businesses that I'm doing. I'm okay. Going through that, the next thing is, bam, George asked me to go with him to the European Union Parliament meeting that Usman Bamba has organized.
Those pictures we saw.
Those pictures you saw. So I was like, oh, Chief, I need to go to my partners. I got a lot of businesses doing. I got to go pick up diamonds in Guinea, go to Sierra Leone, go do this. I said, I got 3 countries running. He said, my people got to go. But I don't know what impression Usman put him on. We went to the European Union Parliament meeting. We visited a few parliamentarians. But I don't know what the meeting was actually all about. I just accompanied him there. It was him.
You just went along with them, but you didn't really know.
I didn't really know until later on. It was like just a basic, to meet people and stuff. And then it was me, he, Besong Afine, Trokonwi, and Usman Bamba.
We saw the pictures.
And then later on, we met like 3 parliamentarians, and then later on, we met the president of the European Union Parliament, who is from Italy. We had some good discussion. They promised George. They said, well, when you win, we got $40 billion projects that we want to send over to Africa, but we definitely going to send most of it there. They had their fun talk, but we went back to our hotel. Right away, George said, in the night, he was confused. Let his room, see my room. And then he came to me. Begin. Excuse me for the word, how he is, my begin. A fucking man can't be on the player, man, I even get mad. Election.
So that whole meeting now, just photo up to your meeting.
Let me tell you the fun of that day, right? That day we took the pictures and Kalasco was calling me. And money was already vest. We went there, nobody promised money. And I can remember he shouting at me.
European Parliament promised you money.
I remember he shouting at me that day. Mama said, did I make already but just to share the fun a little bit of some of the good times we had as friends. We just laugh over it. We went to the hotel, and then he woke me up at 12 in the night. He sat me down. He said, my piggy. He said, man, Hana go, man. And all things. He said, my piggy, let me tell you, they are depending on God, the party, and you to make this work. So I said, me? He said, yes. I said, how? He said, my piggy, you've been doing well. But, they told me that you work with some billionaires and stuff. I said, yeah, honestly, I do work with them. But you got to make these people to come home. Costa, trust me. I was so committed to George Weah that everything he told me, I didn't even have a second thought. Like, look, I got my good relationship with my people. No need to me to put them in the mix of politics.
Yeah, you already got a good business relationship. No need to come put politics inside with it. Yeah. Sir, we can hear you. Your sound went up just now. Folks, I see deep stuff here. We just lost Sheikh. We just stay put. We're gonna get him back. You know, but I like the way he's narrating the whole thing because we saw these pictures of them in Europe when they went to the European Parliament. So that Usman Bamba made that possible.
Yeah.
So and Georgia, you were gonna get money from the people in the European Parliament.
And Costa, we've been talking about this particular Usman Bamba here on the show. A lot of people used to be doubting us that, oh, you guys are lying on Usman Bamba, blah, blah, blah. Here is it now. You're hearing it from someone that was in. Yeah, somebody that was in. So there is no faking here. We used to tell you guys about Usman Bamba. Usman Bamba is in Ivory Coast. He's been running things for Joshua. And so Sheikh will tell us more, and there are a lot of things. I know Sheikh area, his diamond broker office here on a runner street, and that's where other people the sedition used to go. I know all of that.
Yeah. So
okay,
Sheikh,
you know, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, my
You
brother.
know, we about to just we've been quiet over the time. You getting me, right? We're just about to talk and now receiving phone calls and stuff, but it's still not going to stop me because I've been
they've been calling you to harass you.
Definitely.
Go ahead.
You know, I've been doing a lot.
So the man,
I've done a lot for the friend that I've loved to my heart so well that I went extra mile for. Who people don't understand. So right away, I didn't waste time. I placed the phone call. I said, you know, okay, no problem. You depend on me. So I went in my room. I said, wow, George, we are used the war. My picking the party, God and you that are depending on the win election. I must go extra mile for George. I called the partners right away. I put meetings together, you know, and we went there. We sat in a meeting. The next day we went to France. Look, Costa, my partners were not okay with it. But because of me, I said, look, I will guarantee it. I had to guarantee that money, guarantee everything for a brother that I wanted him to succeed. Costa, we came back.
Sheikh gone low again. You know, people keep calling him because of the story that he's explaining. So he just giving us the things that happen when they get to France. They met with the Russians, and you know the Russians give them certain amount of money for the elections. So I will not explain. He will explain what happened and how everything happened. So I'm just letting you guys know where he's driving at. So they went to France. They met with partners. When you hear him talking about partners, the Russians that he been operating with, he went and met with them. Okay, so Bibra Sheikh is back. Cause please check back to. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much, Baka. Like I said, you know, I had to like black few people, so I mean they can keep disturbing, you know, because I've swallowed a lot, you know, but I just need to speak. I'll be very professional, so at least people, seditious, some people who don't understand will understand exactly what happened and what's still happening. We had a meeting. I organized everything. I guarantee everything. You getting me? The money was sent. In fact, we had our last meeting. Before the other meeting we had, then we had to come back to Liberia. They said, okay, then we have one problem with George. George doesn't have a good public relation. You getting me? So you have to come back for the public relation before we release the money over to you people. But we'll give you the money.
So the meeting in France was hosted, right? You guys had a meeting in France with the partners.
Yeah, we had a meeting in France. The first meeting was in the Hotel de Françoise. Hotel de François, they were where they then did they did all his photo shoot. You remember those nice photos that came out, those interviews with Radio France International, Journal Afrique, you know, with the different news outlet, everybody came. Even that day said, Madame Claudia flew from the US. She was with us at the hotel. We spent almost the whole day doing photo shoots and public relations. That was done. We flew back. Then we came. When we came, we sat in the meeting. The next meeting was at Hotel de Méridien de Paris. Hotel de Méridien de Paris, it was on August the 16th. Remember, TDC was launching on August the 19th. We concluded the meeting we struck the deal. They said, you know what? My partners called me on the side. Sheikh, we don't want to be in politics. We are business people. You know, we got a lot of huge projects to do in Liberia. I said, but we cannot do those projects without supporting the government. We're talking about billions of dollar projects, but we're going to come to that later on the show, where you're going to know what they wanted to do in Liberia. You understand? So right there, we struck the deal. He said, oh, I want a helicopter. I said, right there, my partners took a phone. They called in Africans. They organized one helicopter for the official launching of the CDC campaign.
Okay.
We did all the paperwork. When we got back, I signed all the paperwork.
Let me just ask you a question. The helicopter that you're using for the campaign was from the partners that you negotiated with, right?
It was from the partners. In fact, the first we used 2 helicopters. The first one was a white one that came for the official launching of the program. And after the official launching, it went back. Then we brought the blue one, the blue and white one that spent about a month with us. You understanding me? And we did everything. It was successful. The money for George Weah came. I collected all his money in pieces because there were liquidity problem at the time with the banks. The money got in somewhere around October 7. Some of the money was sent to Echo Bank. Some of the money was sent to RB Bank. I went. I picked up his first money, 700,000, gave it to him, because his money by trenches. The rest of the money that left with me, he instructed me, pay Kofi Olomide. Remember, Kofi Olomide came for the campaign. Pay Kofi Olomide and his crowd 50,000, I paid. Pay Frederick Mayweather this amount, I paid. Pay Van Vickle 10,000, I paid. Pay all these celebrities I can, I paid. George Weah last money that left in my hand was 155,000. I went to the house after the first round. Gave Koji this amount of money, I paid. Because Koji has to go pay the pool washers, I gave it to him. I gave him all. His last money was $155,000. I put it in the car. It was after the first round. I drove to the house in rehab. We sat down. He said, damn, my beginning, he did well. But he said, you get my cartridge then left there, you know that how he get to. I said, yeah. I said, I got 155 for you. He said, go bring 100. Because he had people sitting, I think he wanted to solve some problems. I went in my car, took out the 100,000 and brought it and gave it to him. He said, Mama Piggy, no problem. Myself, we're going to Ghana tonight. I said, okay, no problem. I'm here. You gotta let me know if you want me to go or not. But I'll be busy. They left and went to Ghana. The next day in the morning, Bamba placed a call to me. Oh, we want you to give 50,000 to one Ishmael. I said, Bamba, this is George money. Sorry to say, I want to confirm from George before I get the money. No disrespect to you. He said, oh no, my Piggy, yeah, go get the money to the man. I went up to Ira supermarket. I called Ishmael again. Ishmael the 50,000. But I left 5,000. The next day again, he called me. He said, give Ishmael 2,000. I went and met Ishmael, got to the same place again. He balance money left 3,000.
3,000, yeah.
So right now, when I get Ishmael the 2,000, all of the total money the people gave me, that I've been giving to him bit by pieces, bit and pieces, I call him back. I said, listen, Sandor, you know I've been spending a lot. And then the blue pickup that they used to use at the Palo pickup, that was my company pickup that I gave them, brand new. I bought that pickup up almost customized because I customized it for $58,000. They were using that pickup. They took the pickup to Southeast and they put the dirty diesel in the pickup, all the nozzles damaged. Prestige Motor were asking me to pay around $5,800. So I told him, I said, they got to fix the pickup because you know you're using the pickup for second round. He said, oh no, my picking, no problem. Now 3G left, follow in, I had to put away. All George Weah money was paid. Where the problem gonna come? The next thing is we are in Bamba in Ghana. After 2 days, I'm sitting at SD Copper Road where I used to find my lay comfort. You know, I don't want to talk about that here. You know, in a low corner where I used to get my comfort, I received a call from France, from the accountant, Aurela. Aurela is the check. Are you aware that Jacques went to take 3 million? He requested for 3 million more of the money from Andre. I said, where is George? He said, but you are not with them because Andre just called me and George is in Marrakesh. About 3 million. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey man, Costa. At the end of the day, as soon Aurela dropped the phone, George was sitting with my people in Marrakesh. He left me in Liberia.
And went behind you to your people.
My people here in Bamba. You understand me? Let the people know today why they think that George will want to treat me when he wronged me. You setting with my people, you went to them, you called them, tell them you want to have something urgent to talk with them, you go discuss money with them. People said, but where is check?
What?
George, I've been committed to you like a little brother.
Damn it.
If this actually says Sheikh knows about it, all you just need to say, no, but let me call him now. Knowing that I committed to you, I would have done anything for you to become president. You call me at that moment, I'm going to say, oh, but you already there, no problem. Let's just work it out quick to see whether we can get our money. You understand me? The people ask you, Sheikh knows about it, you say, yes, Sheikh is aware. Even if you say, where you do, send me a text.
Say my as I yell, but
I forgot, but we hear already. When people call you, just say yes. He didn't do anything of such. Only for the accountant to call me, it was astonishing to me. For additional 3 million, it's astonishing. I said, no, I don't know about it. The next thing is that people say, well, Josh, we can't give you the money because, in fact, we don't think this is how it's going to work. You can leave our partner check. You come and meet us here to give you an extra 3 million.
Well,
the next thing,
partners.
who rang my phone? See what rang my phone? Yeah, my man, pay. Now they chivo, na bamba. Chivo drop the phone. Now call me. Say, where you at? I say, I'm at SD Copper Road. Say, we need to come see you quick. Tanji, call me again. Tanji, say, my brother, where you at? I say, I'm at SD Copper Road. They say, we come and see you, come and see you. I say, you'll come to SKD.
So they won't beg you now.
The next thing, so you coming to beg me.
Your partners. Thank you. Go ahead and gain the money.
Yes. They came to SD Copper Road. I mean, when they came to SD Copper, I said, let me to complex. They came and met me to complex. Tanji, my own sister, she will tell you. I'm like, oh, why I'm telling you here? It's the clear truth. Oh, Sheikh, now the papi, that bamba. I said, no. I said, I don't want y'all shift the blame on anybody. The only thing is that I'm not happy because we can even get the money. I said, let me tell you, we are into this already. Let's work together as a team. My partners are not people, they just woke up one money and just started trusting me. They and myself, we've had business. They entrusted me with millions of dollars. And one day eat their money. You get me? You can't go behind me after knowing the first money. They told you that they don't trust you. They will give it to me. I will guarantee the money to give it to you. You know, I said, well, I'm just mad because we didn't get the money. But I'm good. I'm okay. But I'm
because
not
of the way they did it. Because of the way they did it.
I said, exactly. We're done with that. He came down, he called me home, I mean, I didn't fucking by my man. The same thing I wanted to say, Chief, let's leave that talk. I'm not just happy because we didn't get the money. That's all. We needed our money. But now I'm not able to go back to my partner to be able to convince them. So let's just push what we have to push. We push.
So you mean the man more than what I said? Even your hands were tied.
Definitely. The whole election was over. We won the election. We were happy. We met. Oh, my beginning a president now. We had fun. You know, it was good. The next thing is, he said inauguration. People said they don't. I mean, my people were like, he was like, who asked me? Stewart asked me. He said, oh, people will not come for inauguration. I said, see what people are business people, they're not politicians. They don't want to come for inauguration. I spoke to them, they said they will come to establish their businesses that they want to establish when George is settled as a president. They're not coming for inauguration. They're not coming for inauguration. You get it? We're done with that. I left after 3 months. After inauguration, we went there. After 3 months, I decided to go to Israel to go for medical and, you know, do my regular stuff in Israel. You know, Israel are my base. So while in Israel, Chokonkwi woke up and decided to call the other lady, they call Pascal. Say, oh, Pascal, you come. We want to say, I want
your
to say,
partners and now.
Chokonkwi. Well, Chokonkwi went the invitation, you go visa and thing. So right away, Pascal sent me the visas. I was sitting at a coffee bar in Jerusalem. You know, my partner and I, we drinking coffee and letter. I just see the visa coming, people are opening. So I said, Pascal, what's this? He said, it's Mr. Kui. Minister Kui sent all this. He said he wants us to go to Liberia. But then we know that you are not in Liberia. Why are we going to do that? So I took phone right away. I called Chogon. I said, Chogon. I said, why you guys keep trying? Why do you think you can invite my partners behind me that I'm doing business with? Oh, my man, you know, later I said, Chogon. It came into a commotion. Later on, we resolved it. Koji got involved. Koji said, Chogon, you wrong. You can't go invite a person. We forgot about it. When I came back from Israel, I was in Liberia. I then decided that the people should come. I let George know. He said, oh, yeah, let the people come. He said, what do people want to do? I said, okay, George, this is what the people want to do. Apart from our diamond business we're doing, I presented the people want to build a train transportation. They want to connect the whole of West Africa by train. And then Liberia is going to be the hub. It is a $19 billion project. We already did the project proposal. But the soul of the Nigerian guy, the Yoruba guy called Philip, who did the whole project, rest in peace, he's dead. I said, so we presented it. And Togo and I went to Central Place. I took Togo to the people of Central Place. We presented our project. I said, they want to do that. It's a $19 billion project. They're bringing their own money to do it. I said, and then furthermore, they want to build a cut and polish factory for diamonds in Liberia, worth $100 million. Now, they will train people, and that cut and polish will be a GRA certified, Gemology Institute of America certified, meaning Jewish people will come from the diamond market in New York. They will come and set up everything. I said, and then this is where we benefit. Right now, we export raw diamonds at 3% royalty. That's the revenue we generate. I said, but we will be exporting polished diamond at 8% royalty, meaning there will be an increment
because
of
the value will go
5%.
up, so the government will make more money.
More money. He said, oh, damn, well, I good know. Yeah.
Hold on. That's seriously talking that will create millions and millions of government revenue.
Millions. The train is billions, 19 billion.
Yeah.
The diamond cut and polish owner is 100 million. You get me? They come to invest their money. So you know my beginning problem in poker. When my people, they flew, they came down. Not even the mean guys, just the emissaries. Prepare the ground. When the ground is prepared, they come at me. We are giving a handshake. Congratulations, we are about to do this. And we clear to go ahead and do it. That was all. My brother, when the emissaries came, people who Chokon have met, Chokon have seen, when Chokon and I went to Central Pays, where in the southern part of France, we went on the yacht, those people he met. Chokon came and passed by the people in Maggie office. So Pascal said, Chokon, you don't see me? He said, how you doing? He went straight in the president's office.
Oh, because he was mad that the people didn't honor his invitation.
Oh, my brother, just see the phone. Chokon passed. He went straight in the president's office. The president was in the office with Eugene Nangbe and Samuel Tuer. What Chokon said, what Chokon didn't say in that place. My brother, a man that I supported, a man that I take as a brother. President, we are walk outside. He, Eugene Nangbe, Eugene, a witness. They Samuel Tuer. Oh, chef. I mean, yeah, people who they be out there too smart. I want to see the people now. But can't put them out. Right in front of the people.
Right in front of the people. All that money.
They gave you the money because you went the wrong way. They didn't give it to you. And because Chokon, you try to bring the people in the country the wrong way without me. They didn't accept. Then you run, no matter what you want to go and told, and where you went and told the president. That was just it. Look, Costa, if the hole could open, if the ground could open up on the 6th floor for me to go into it, I was going to go in.
Hey man, you were ashamed. You were too ashamed.
Ashamed of myself. So the people got scared. They're like, why did people just change on us? People that we had, people that we been sitting and having coffee with, people who get money to. Right away, we rushed, we went to Boulevard Palace. In fact, the people were rushing. They wanted to even send a private jet to come and pick them up. They feared that the man is president.
They didn't even say the man is president of the country, and the man talks to them in that manner. They were not
in that manner. Can you imagine? Because as I speak to you in Boulevard Palace today, there's a bill there of 5,000 plus. You go there, they will tell you. The people were in rush. The people had to leave. We took the people out of the country. Costa, my problem coming start. When the guy flew back, I tried to mitigate the situation. They were angry. Their bosses calling me. We told you. We didn't want to be a part of this. We told you. I said, yo, calm down. Right now, George just took over. There's a lot of things going on. He's new to the presidency. A lot of people new to the presidency. Let's just calm down. Everything will be okay. They say, okay, then let's work. What do you have there? Because I decided to throw a bid. I went and took all my lay point from the banks, and you know, I said, let me buy a little parcel of diamond worth for $500,000 and take it to them. We sit on the table, and you know,
because you're trying to mend fences,
exactly.
so you try to pacify the people.
To send it, I said when they send it $5-10 million, as I buy and making a little $180,000 or you know, or $200,000 a month when I pay my staff, I will be good and be saving a little. That little I will save when it build up, I will give some to them in diamond on behalf of George Weah.
To pay the money George Weah owes in the millions.
Definitely, just to clear it out. Brother, I took my little money from the banks. I turned around because I wanted a huge parcel of $500,000. I went to IB Bank. I used my property across.
Is that the one in
Broadway? I had a huge property in Broadway. I lost that property to the bank for that money. My brother, I added that money on the diamonds. I left. I went to Europe with the diamonds. I got the Kimberley certificate copy with me today. You go to the Visual Lens and Mine, you will see the copy. You ask them for Mike Stone. That was the company I was using to export. The Kimberley certificate there today, $500,000. When I arrived in Belgium with the diamonds, you know, when you arrive in Belgium, what you do, you take the diamond straight to the diamond board, and then you submit it there in the company's name, and then you're not going to see that diamond again. It is the company brings that will come and do the clearing and take it straight to the diamond office. When I got there, I did all the procedures. I called them and said, okay, you can go to your hotel. I went to my hotel. I went to my hotel, thinking that it's the regular thing. They would call me, oh, a car is picking you up, let's have lunch, let's have dinner and stuff. Costa was a different thing. They said, but Sheikh, you can go back. We wire the money to you. Costa, I came back to Liberia. When I got back to Liberia, the guy said, oh, I called them. They said, man, we are sorry, man. I mean, we just got a portion of our money. Now you and Josh will let you know the balance money you guys owe us so you can prepare the money. Costa, it became my name, man. I started that was my working capital. And
trying to make friends with the people. You took all your last money, $500,000, bought diamonds, went there, you gave it to them, the people say, well, we're not paying you nothing back.
They're not paying me. They close it up.
We'll take this against what George Weah owes us.
Thank you. I couldn't pay that money to them. Now I'm not even worrying about my $400,000, which is my own money, my capital. I then started worrying about what? The one I've taken from the bank, the $100,000. Costa, I did everything possible. The guy said, okay, let's have a meeting in Geneva. I took flights. At that time, things were not easy, man. Costa, who can handle the money? I look around. I even get quite $20,000 in my office. When people bring diamond, I will price the diamond. I got to give it to one of my picky to go and sell it. I take the money and pay the person. Or sometime in the morning, you know, the diamond offices over there, we take money from each other. I will either take money from Lasso, or I take money from Rambo, or I take money from Alpha Mara. You know, different way. That's how we operate. They also take money from us.
Because you know how working capital.
I never had working capital no more. I flew to Switzerland. When I flying to Switzerland, I called Bill Nure. I said, Bill Nure, I'll be in Switzerland. Send you in Olympic City, meet me in Geneva. Bill said, no problem. Bill came. When I arrived, we went on a meeting. Costa, I entered that place. I met so strange people. Only 3 persons that I've ever interacted with, I met them. They made open heavy fire. Many open heavy computer. Oh, I said, okay, what we are here for? Oh, Sheikh, we want to take a different procedure. We want to go to court concerning the money issue. We want to take it at international level, blah, 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 blah. But you don't want to get the money to they open a computer. Now knowing everything we were doing, all meetings we're having, Costa, those guys were recording.
All the meeting with George Weah and them discussing the money, they recorded it.
You guys were recording it. I like, they showed all to me. I said, Then they showed me papers. I should sign to be witness. I told them I can't sign to be witness. I want to go able to fight president. They said, oh, you can't sign.
So now they're referring to file a legal suit against George Weah. They wanted you to sign their document and say you testify against Weah.
I testify against. I said, I can't do it. They said, okay, you can't do it. Then we'll see whether you move from here. Because I sat down, I started having my plan B. I said, you know what? Let me find an escape route. I said, well, you know, I just joking, man. I said, let me see the papers. I built that confidence. I read the paper. I said, but these things are common things. I will tell you things in Liberia, we sign it, we notarize it. My lawyer and myself will fly, we come here, we'll be ready for it. But I don't know where that courage came from and why I said, they just said yes. They He gave me that paper. I told them I won't go to the African store. At the time, I was there with my wife. You know, my wife by that time was just girlfriend because she flew and met me there, which was Michelle. So Michelle, I told her, I said, let's go to Bill Nure. He's at the African store. The man put 2 persons behind us. We went to the African store. We ate. But I told Bill Nure, I said, Bill Nure, listen to me. I'm not even taking flight to go to Belgium. Go and find a Cameroonian guy. I will give them 400 euros so they can drive us straight to Belgium because that's where we're taking our flight from. My girlfriend will be going back to the US. I will be going back to Liberia. I bought a huge pile of papers. Between me and you, the papers, I even wish we ate to my horse. You getting me? I threw the papers away. When I arrived, they calling me. Have you signed the papers? I told them point on the phone. I said, listen to me. You have to give George chance. I'm not ready to do this. They said, okay, then we'll come for you. Costa, there were numerous attempts to get me killed in that country. They know. Siwa know. And Koji knows. I went to them. I had to leave my house. I said, okay, now you know why? Let me work on something to be able to raise money and clear you guys without George we are knowing anything about it. You getting me, right? The first thing I did was what? I decided to bring a company called Antazad from Belgium. Antazad, they are registered with the IMO. They do the cargo, the original cargo tracking node because they got a satellite system. And then Antazad was now going to impose additional charges. Whenever they install their facilities in your country, Liberia was already in the red zone. That's why the freight we pay on container is higher than other African countries. But when Antazad established to do cargo tracking node, they will put Liberia in the yellow zone. Instead, there will be a decrease in payment of freight of $300 to $400. It is from in that amount they will take their charges from, and there'll be nothing new like what they have right now, called the GTMS or what. And when I met the president, I said, "This is what I got." The president, me, he, and Maggie, we sat down. I explained to them how the whole thing works. He said, "Oh, okay." Maggie called his office star at the town, Bamba. Bamba came to me. Bamba said, "Oh, my man, he said we should work." Bamba and I working with their visas and everything. The next thing Bamba come to me, my man, these men got to bring some money when they come here. I said, "Bring what money?" I said, "Bamba, the people come to establish, not bringing money." The next thing, after 5 days, Bamba could not give me that invitation. The next thing Bamba called me, he said, "My man, Mohamed Kalon just bought a company from Sierra Leone." I said, "Mohamed Kalon bought a company from Sierra Leone?" I said, "Do you know that company?" I said, "That company is a criminal company. The owner of that company is in jail as we speak."
This is the GTM.
I said, "Sageba is in jail for that company. You want to assign that company?" My brother, what happened? What didn't happen? Mohamed Kalon King, he called me. "Oh, my man, Adeya, come meet me to a Mamba Point." And when I met him, "Oh, my man, I bought a company, you know, people want to get you something. I want you to back up." I said, "I don't want anything. I don't want anything. You guys can go ahead. Either you the people want to work with, you can work with you." Proof that one slip from my hand. That contract gone. I didn't get that contract to be able to raise money. I said, "Listen, let me go in Israel. Let me bring my partners so we can go for Putu mines. I'm going for a big project that I'll be able to raise money and pay no money.
So you can be free and safe."
Definitely. It's a distract. My commission, I decided to involve Koji into that deal. I said, "Koji, listen, when you're with a leader, if you can solve some problem, if there's a way you can solve it, solve it." Koji said, "My man, you're right." I said, "Let's work on this deal. If it works, we don't have to." When they say, "Oh, you will pay the people and the money to something," ain't getting me right. But we started working on that deal. My partner came. We arranged that deal. Samuel Tue and my partner flew. They were in London. But you know what I did for that deal? I decided to stay back and I pushed Koji ahead of it. The deal was about to be consummated. Guess what? That when George Weah wanted to know who behind the deal, he said, I say, Dr. Koli is some two using Koli. And actually, was Dr. Koli who organizing the whole deal, Jim Koli. He said, "You know, I mean, you know, the party man down there, ain't getting me." Then they found out, they said, "Oh, no, I check partner down there." He said, "Oh, well, you can sit down there, share and come in money." I mean, I'll tell the people and say, "We get our port, I come to come take the project." Bam!
Now that deal close.
At the close. Costa, what did I do wrong to you, George Weah? What did I do wrong to you? I still try to solve the problem as a friend.
The problem that he put you in.
He put me in, I try to solve it as a friend.
You're trying to fix it. You're looking for money to fix it.
To fix it.
To pay money that he owes, and he's closing you up.
He closed on me. The last thing I did was what? I said, you know what? I ain't gonna get capital again. I end up all my car rental company. I end up all selling all my phone on it. I put some money together. I had almost close to 100,000 again. With me, my Indian friend, with my full friend, we decided to open a chicken soup factory. We put money together, 300,000. We sent the Indian boy. We sent his brother from India to go and buy the machine and the equipment. We set up 4 seasons. It was Tier 1 Gonglo who even set up that company for us. You getting me? Tier 1 set up the company. I went to NIC. Molly Gray, if he's listening, he will tell you. I paid $1,500. They did the business proposal and everything because I was looking for incentive benefits for the machines. You getting me? Because the investment was around $5 million. Well, I paid out $1,500. Molly said, "Chef, we're not issuing incentive benefit. It's issued by the Ministry of Finance. You gotta go to 12." But I walk behind 12, walk behind 12, walk behind 12, walk behind 12. I use Koji, walk behind 12. I never got that incentive benefits. As I speak to you today, those machines are still in China. My partner and myself, we just decided to leave it. We say the day better days come, we'll bring the machine and we'll work. Today, Mr. Carr, Thomas Carr at the NRC, he did that business proposal. So I sat down and said, but you know what? I mean, there's complete BS, man. Why would I want to try on my own to solve that problem? I've been marginalized. What did I do to George Weah so much to treat me like this? You wronged me. I didn't do you anything. All I did was to be respectful, humble to you. I called Seward. I said, Seward, listen to me. You got to come here. You put me into this. I said, you put me into this. I respect you as a friend. You need to stand like a man. Let's get their people money. The next thing she was, oh man, when you go to the president, don't go to all that kind of thing. And I said, but then see what we're going to go guato.
You get the money you owe.
You see my life. I can't even sleep in my own house. Then you tell me this. Still on myself, we had confrontation. I called the president that night. He was having fun time. The next day, oh man, he called me. I said, why? Because of the money. Oh man, have that fucking money. I'm gonna say, he said, I see fucking money when you president. You need to pay that money. He said, so right now, bro.
Yeah, so you are frustrated going, trying to make it, trying to find where to make it. Then the man telling you say you will not pay the money.
You can't pay the money. Then you can't tell me, say, man, I have fucking money, but I answer, but I'm going to say that fucking money, maybe person will pay that fucking money. Call the phone in my ear. Get right in the morning. I went to my job at the NSA. I met a letter. They said, oh, you got to go to personnel. They send out information that they should suspend you and put you on an investigation. I said, for what? So I went up. I received a suspension letter. I took out their badge and gave it to them. How much money I'm making? 1,250. I will say that here today. I want for citizens to know that I was employed for 1,250, where people will probably dear them all up for making 3,000. But I accepted it and I was working diligently. The records are there. The records are there. I served guard posts and all in a night for a friend. Costa, who will do that? I supported a campaign, millions of dollars to go be.
You brought millions to campaign. Yeah?
To go be body out of
then you 1,250.
The next thing you go suspend me for 1,250. The next time, oh, my man will put you on an investigation. And look at all of them. At that time, they just brought Emma Reese from the Internal Affairs Minister at the Inspector General. I said, listen to me. I said, if see Sam Simon withdraw, he said he can't investigate me. You yourself can't investigate me. Just forget about it.
What was it because of that call you made to him telling you got to pay more money?
Pay more money. Say you won't pay. You won't pay the money. I'm trying to find means. You marginalizing me. Your official government marginalizing me. Just pay the money here. I'm telling the one I did for you personally. I'm asking you for it. I did it for you.
I'll pay the money so I can be free.
Let me just be free. When I get my freedom, I know how to look for money. I will find money. Brother, the next thing is they gotta investigate me. What you want to investigate me for? What you want to investigate me for? Someone went on the investigation, but I told them, I said, yo, I recorder. The body recorded, the body down. I said, you can't investigate me, MREs. You can't investigate me. He said, I said, okay, I begin. I started with the classified things between George Weah and myself. That I started with. And he said, break. I said, okay, you know why I did it? I said, I told you, number one, I'm a seasoned and a sound security man. I told you can't investigate me. He collected the recording. He didn't read. Through that, the director called me and talked to me. He said, yeah, forget about it. You know, he was scratching up. He carried the recording. He played it to Mr. Magay. Mr. Magay said, well, I mean, this thing is just difficult for all of us. Well, Sheikh did extremely well for us. But the thing that he, the president friend, we're not able to get involved into this thing. You getting me, right? But rather the president's supposed to be the one to solve this problem. But I'm a witness. Sheikh, they were for us. I personally used to ask Sheikh for money. We all were in Palm Springs. Sheikh used to give me money. I saw the work that boy did. So for us to be going round like that, it's not fair. Emery took the recording, took it to another place. That place, they don't reason. That they want it now where if they can't pay 2 million, they must kill you. If they can't solve any other problem, they should finish you. They had a meeting. They said, my man, I got getting disgruntled. There were decisions that came from there. I said, oh, man, well, let's zero them, man. But how does zero me? How does zing? That is what I give, let's, man, you got to zing that man.
So is it zero you because you want to embarrass the president?
They want, yeah, the body sinking Benny, you know, because I sat down. One of them and one there came, call me. He said, Brabi, he said, your paper and swear into most of us stomach, it will sit down there, will see anything happen to you. He said, some of all, God will never forgive us. He said, be careful. It didn't take 3 days. See what call me. He said, oh, pay where you at? I said, man, I'm traveling. He said, but you know, approach us, man, let's meet. I need to see you, we need to talk. Okay, we talk. He said, oh man, yeah, just scratch out the man. The president say you should, you know, they'll reinstate you and blah blah blah. If you want a higher job, what I said, I told you from day one, I don't want no higher job in government. I just pay people money at all. See what? I don't want no higher job in government. You just pay people money so I can be free. Let me, I don't sleep to my house. You getting me? I said, you know, assassins were in Morovia here to kill me. You are aware of it. I ain't hardly hold their passing around with gun on my side. In as much as I am a carrier of weapon, but I don't like carrying that thing because it has its own responsibility. But I have to carry all the time for my own personal protection. You getting me? He's so old, and I say, in my mind, I said, listen, you're not coming to come and make me feel relaxed here. Oh, everything is okay. Because at that time, between you and I built my security even more stronger. I changed the one from my yard. I sent for people from Guinea, they were in my yard. People that I trust and believe in. So nobody could not easily move on me while they were thinking how to do it, where to do it, how to do it. Because I already called my partners in Israel. They have organized a training for me here in the US. And you getting me, right? My plan was, let me go for training for let the dust settle down. I would think about it. I would either just go back to Israel and start working with my partner or come back to Liberia. So I told him, I said, see what, yeah. But I won't go there. I won't go to Ghana. I won't go see whether I can do my treatment. Yeah, I said I won't be able to fly to Israel right now. I said all the money, but I will stop to Ghana and do my little medical and thing and come back. He said, okay. He said, I'll be fine and we'll come out, we'll do this Sunday. But that's how I went to Kenya Airways. I bought a round trip ticket, a business class ticket, round trip. I bought my round trip ticket. I packed my small little bag. Because I reached the airport. Oh, you ain't coming back. They see my ticket, round trip coming back. I reached to Ghana. I went straight to Brussels office. They said, oh, we didn't get no CD. And because I seen that. I didn't even want to sleep in Ghana. I seen that. I went straight to the office. They said, business class, 5,000. I reached in the US. Costa, I've been in the US, yeah, you came to me. I told you, said, Lord, I don't want to speak. That's my friend. Where was my wall? I said, I'm my friend. No matter how hard we fix it. Costa, the government, I went for my immigration interview for my paper at the time, like way last year. The lady looked at me and said, why did Liberian government so much into your case? After all the interviews, I passed everything. I said, well, I don't know. She said, well, that's their business. But we work on what we know. Because I started then, you know, using my own connect to dig. if you see the damaging things of allegations, fake allegations they got sent to get me out of this country, Costa, they went as far as penetrating my marital home. I called you once. I told you I was going through some problem. If I can have help. Look, I know what I've been going through, that I've endured, but I just been patient. I don't talk. Costa, before then I came to America. My home that I have taken that loan for, that money they seized, I be them behind me. They won't put the property on sale. Before I came, I told Koji there. She and myself went to the debt court. He talked to the people. They said 2 months. I said, Koji, talk to the president. If I can just get even 150,000. Because as soon as I land in this country, the bank auctioned my property out. A $700,000 property. It's in Broadway there. Some of them, they know that property. The person that bought the property was Maiba and son. When Maiba got the property, Maiba said, oh no, this is my own brother, man. I can't do this. Maiba called me and said, Sheikh, I will look, the property is worth more than what the bank auctioned it to me for. I will give you an extra of 100,000. That is just for me.
Yeah.
I will always pray for him. He is
a good human being.
A good human being. You get me? So I'll give you $100,000. That property is too valuable for that. Maiba, by installment, were able to send me the 100,000. And through the grace of Sheikh Kuyate. Brother, I've been living here quietly. I'm now battle, trying to restart my life. These guys will keep sending all kinds of means to get me from all of here. I stay maintain being quiet. I don't talk. I don't say anything. I'm a team, I'm cool. It's not like I'm afraid. It's not like I'm stupid. But being cool and quiet doesn't mean I'm stupid. Through all that, I decided to do a podcast quite recently. But with a lot of things, when I left Liberia, all the thoughts started dying. Mysteriously, they're dying. So I sat down and said, damn it. So the information I received, and the person told me, he said, my man, now you and other people, plenty people on list. You gotta be careful. He said, I'm telling you, your pepper and soy my summon. The person called me on a different number, and that number had never come on again. I can't remember that was. I decided to do a podcast. And then while I was here, when the thing was going on, because I was doing my investigation. Every death in Liberia, I do my private investigation. That way I build my skills. Before then, there's Sabato Dennis, who is always on Facebook attacking people. Sabato, you are a notorious...
And now they're attacking me and threatening me.
Yes, but that Sabato, you are a notorious rebel. You participated in the Tuporo massacre. The evidence are there. You participated, you killed people in the free port of Monrovia, World War II.
Yep.
When Benjamin Yeten was serving at the time, as acting president, when Taylor went to Ghana for that peace talk, when Yeten passed the order, he said to all soldiers who on the front line, if anybody called looting, you see them looting, you fire their foe. If you see sovereign to you fire their foe. If anybody violate the law, you will see military vibration. The man didn't tell you, say you must go kill people. Sabato went in the port, kill people in that port. But you attention for him. If I ever lie, anytime looking for him. When you attention for him to be a factory, who was driving? See what was driving. He was lucky, see what signaling. See, that thing what he did, people are already called. When Yeten saw him, Yeten was walking to the car, he know. He jumped on Yeten. Sabato, we know all that story about you. You are not even the CDC today, you carry yourself or you came from MPP. Nobody consider you. You gotta know.
He got mute again. Check.
A notorious killer, the president decided to compensate you with an intelligent job at the port. But you will pass around threatening everybody. I'm already here. I left my family, my kids, my beautiful home. I'm in the country struggling to get on my feet. All is now well like before, but I'm not hungry. But I'm building my life back to where I was before. It is about time.
Amen. You will get there, my brother. Inshallah, you will get back
Sabato
there.
met my boys in a club. They call the play No Stress. When I used to write thing on Facebook, when I wrote an open letter to President Weah, all what you people here, all what I say in the open letter, it kind of pass.
It did.
It kind of pass.
Yes, it did.
Are there not sanctions? Are there not people in your surrounding that are leading you to trouble? I speak to you as a friend. I don't speak to you as like an enemy. Because you stay my friend. Take your leave it. But I will never stop telling you the truth. I will never stop telling you the truth. In as much as you put me in a mess that I'm into today, but thank God I've exonerated myself. Because I'm not with you in Liberia. If I were you, they have seen indeed that you are the one that have been very, very ungrateful. Not me. I play my part. Sabato met those boys. Oh, you know he got that habit. The own friends that were talking. When he drinks, that boy will drink some talk from his mouth. You know, he thinks that this is the war time, right? When you commit some atrocities, you can be very boastful of it. You boast of it because it gave you rank. That man, what ain't on paper already? That's what I'm blacking for. But I'm they made me say, even the president gave me all the zero in, I was zero in. Someone begin to say, Sabato, man, why put money in your pocket? Man, why literally feeding you? You see other people talking here, then you making that kind of statement talking about kill never move on that guy more. Because I was listening to me. For that day I made that statement, I got my family in Labrador. I have my satellite on that motherfucker, excuse me, everywhere he go. That's why I'll tell him that he's a baby. Not because he fought war, he killed innocent people, meaning you know security. The statement I came from him, I was like, it didn't make him come to me the way he better like that. He could go to any of my family. I planted people on him. I say it here today. Because there was a man, before I left Liberia, I had an interaction with Bill Twary when the president sent me to him to do some check on the scene GTMS people. Bill asked me to how you want to spar equipment and things and blah, blah, blah. I said, I'll provide it for you. I gave it to Sabato. Sabato went and put the price up high. When I asked him why, he said, my man, I want to buy silencer. I said, what are you doing with silencer? I said, man, I get my way, you Uzi. These are the kind of words that come from his mouth.
So gun Benny,
Kelly. He said, my man, the MT will be sending me on some nasty operation and some folk got to be eliminated. He could confide in me and have time to talk to me.
Can you imagine Sabato?
So the man made a kind of statement. Then I in America, then you see my picking there, you made a statement that you can even zero me. Boom! The picking call me. I planted people on him. Sabato, you know, regarding the auditors, we'll not talk about it too much because people are mourning the loss of life. I see the Mr. Lama the other day on radio, so frustrated, you getting me traumatized. I don't want to talk about it. Those are very important. But trust me, those people will have justice. They will get justice. Take care of it. They will get justice.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. Before we go, we will schedule a second appearance for Check. But one last thing before we go. One last thing. When you went on Facebook and started talking, one of the president's sons reached out to you and asked you to stop talking. I have that recording. He sent you a voice recording. Send it to me. Let me send it to Baka. Baka, you got it? I want you to play it.
Play it, Baka. Cham
play the
is a little brother to me. Cham, I hold you like a little
Cham
brother. Cham Weah. I've gathered you through all your dad presidency. I said, never get involved with people. Don't take money from people that you can't do what you wanted to do. Every day, anything you get, call me so I can guide you. He take a phone and call me. I don't know what his dad say. Call your friend.
So he called. Cham Weah.
He called him. Then he sent a voice note. On
telling the man to get off Facebook to stop talking. Okay, go ahead and play it.
No, you have to send me. I don't have it. You don't.
Okay. All right, hold on. I got it. I thought I can send it to you. Let's play it so you all can hear it. He called a man, then he turned around and sent a voice note. Almost like making a threat. Baga, you have it. Play it quick, and then afterwards we'll close up with Check. We'll schedule him to come back.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. Continue to partake in legitimate things.
Sabato, I did a podcast. Sabato go on my podcast.
Always have your
Sabato,
back.
you go on my podcast. He said,
Good.
I'm wasting.
Check. Hold on,
Be
Baga has it.
ungrateful.
Let Baga play. Baga start from the beginning.
Let me tell you something. Continue to partake in legitimate things. I will always have your back. Be good. Don't be ungrateful. Express gratitude. Do not go on social media to express anything. Continue to stay private. God will bless you. And I got your back.
Cham we are telling Sheikh Sakor, continue to stay private, protect gentlemen things. He trying to say the things that we did to you, don't talk it.
Yeah. Don't talk it.
Don't go on social media. Baga play one more time from the beginning. One more time. Then we'll come to Sheikh. We'll close up. One more time. Cham we are the son of the president.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
Continue to partake in legitimate things. I will always have your back. Be good. Don't be ungrateful. Express gratitude. Do not go on social media to express anything. Continue to stay private. God will bless you. And I got your back.
I mean, Sheikh, let me come to you. Be grateful for what?
Be grateful for what? That's why you saw my response, right? I told him, I said, look, Cham, be grateful for what? What impression have they given
Now,
you?
Baga, you need to play a little bit of what Sheikh sent to him in response. Sheikh, hold on.
Yeah.
Sheikh sent him a long voice message in response. Play a little bit of it. I just sent it to you. Play a little bit of it. Be grateful for what? Your pa
Be
is
grateful for what?
Man.
What did they tell you? Your papa put me in mess. Then you tell me to be grateful for
He
what?
knows. I want you to talk on social media. He said you must stay off social media.
He said how to treat a young man. You know how many thousands of people depending on me in that country? You made me, I left that country. I had to come here and be taking austerity measure to build my life. You know how many thousands of people who were impacting in Liberia, their lives?
Play it, Baga.
Good morning, bro. How you doing? Okay. I came from work last night, so tired, and I saw your voice message. I just listened to it, but I decided to respond to you this morning. I heard you very well, but I don't know whether it is a suggestion or a warning, because I see it like a warning to me, and which, of course, I take serious exception to that. Trust me. First thing is, I've lived my whole life hustling so hard legitimately to earn my own money. And I've been doing very well over the past 15 years of my life, hustling hard. I don't know what impression you have gotten or what story people have given you, but I think the shorter time we've interacted and we stay interacted, you don't see any desperation from me about money, especially earning it the illegitimate way. I've always pushed to earn my money the legitimate way, no matter how people can misconstrue it in their own thinking based on jealousy, envy, and the ordinary Liberian mentality. But I've worked hard for my money, so hard. And I had a life well established, companies, well established partners around the world that I could speak to, they listening to me before your dad and I could even go into any political arrangements. And I wasn't the one that came to him. He was the one that included me. And I respected that as a big brother, in how much I never ever wanted to participate in politics. But I did it because I see him as a big brother that actually needed it, and he needed my support at that time. So you made a strong statement, bro. Say ungrateful. I don't know what impression whosoever have given you. Is it that the government or your dad had done so much good for me that I'm paying evil? No, 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 no. That's a misconception, a misconstrued information given you. He had never done no good for me. Like how he tell people or tell other people. You know, I've heard a lot of different kind of voice from people. He said, oh, you use his need to make money. Oh my God. But God will be the judge. He called me upon, I had a life. I had my partners. I was doing very well. Very, very well. All right. I came on board respecting him based on his instruction. Get on board. Be with me. I never hesitated. I never hesitated. Bro, I'll tell you something. I just prayed as a little brother to me that whatsoever I've experienced with your dad over the past 4 years, going on 5 years, I hope and pray that you should never experience such in life. Because not many men in life will endure, will accept, will still be living at this time if they are plunged or pushed in such situation where they had a full establishment of everything, just coming to assist with their involvement in the politics, ruin all in a twinkling of an eye. I lost my companies. My family is disintegrated. My kids are just this other place in this other country, in that other country. I ended up leaving Liberia and living in the United States, working. I worked 2 jobs, bro, just to be able to feed my family and take care of them. And what kind of job I do? These are not jobs that I ever thought I would have done in my life. But yes, fine. It's where I found myself. It's where I found myself. And bro, I pray to God. I believe in him. He will definitely bless me. And I will get blessing any day. I suffer for my family, my mother, my father. I took care of them before they went in their grave. They got my back. Yes. You are a little brother, you got my back. I agree, I accept it. But let it not be based on misconception. Let it not be based on that, my brother. I don't know on social media. Yes, I went there. I had a little bit of provocation because you don't know how much provocation I've gone through over the years for my involvement with your dad and the kind of way I was treated. Let nobody lie to you. Nobody did nothing good for me. I did 1,000 good for them until I was driven out of that country because of my own safety, because of things that I know they seem very magate and sat and planned. Bro, my goodness is in a lot of seditions and a lot of people behind your dad today. I wasn't just nice to your dad. I was nice to everybody. Everybody. So let them not come to fix a story and give it a lie. They are the ones are supposed to be using that word ungrateful, not me. Nobody didn't do anything for me. If anybody ever told you, maybe I use it, why should I use your dad? I got my own personality. I got my own power in me as a person to make things happen for myself. I've been eating good money over the years before even 2017. And before the scene 2017, I was sitting on pretty $5 to $10 million of my partner's money before he even called me on board, before I even associated or identified with him publicly. When it comes to politics, I have my own things going on. He had me entrapped in the middle of he and the partners. And I had to choose a side because he could not save me from the dilemma that was falling upon me based on my participation with him. So, bro, trust me, I ain't got time for social media. I got time to work. I just went there and made a few gentlemen to know that today it could be them, tomorrow it could be somebody else. I know of statements Maggie made. I reserve them. You should know that the same way they send to record people, he got people among his mates also. He the Maggie that when he speak or whosoever speak, we can get those information as well. And those things prompted me to leave. Maggie can stand and make a statement that even the president and my friend, Sheikh, that Sheikh the president is a friend, but Sheikh is dangerous in the way that he know a lot of things about how we need to try. Even the president forgave me and he come with me, forgive me. He can't forgive me. I got my heart and sweat into whatsoever thing you guys are enjoying today. And all you pay me back with was what? Ungratefulness, ingratitude. I would say that. So, brother, trust me, I'm not gonna go there again on social media. I ain't even got time for that thing. I just went and make a little joke and fun. Now I'm done with it and concentrating on my delivery man job in this country and the rest of the other things I can do to sustain my family. But like I said, if we all believe in God, brother, trust me, God will be the judge. But I pray that whatsoever thing I have been through for the past 4 years, brother, I pray that God should never even give you 20% of it in life. Yeah. Let God bless us, brother. I'm here to talk anytime you want to talk. But let nobody come and give you a different side of the story and then use the word ungrateful. No, brother. No. I take serious exception to that. But anyway, thank you. And have a great day.
Wow. Chet, to be honest with you, I would not have responded the way you responded to that guy. No. I would not respond.
That's just my level of tolerance. That's just at the level at which I have been very patient. That's just at the level at which I've been very tolerant. That's just the level at which I've been very committed to friendship. They all know that. You getting me? But like I said, losing everything is nothing for me. But most importantly, everybody know I love my kids. To go like 2-3 years, I ain't see my kids. I mean, it hurts a lot. But like we said, we will delve into other issues going forward. We'll always be safe when we come here, unless other. There's a parable that says it is only men that were asleep when other men pedal a canoe on a 30 miles river that don't know the amount of energy used to pedal that canoe across the river. Only people that are not aware or ungrateful people that will sit and don't know what I did for that government today. I didn't do anything. I came on this platform today, like how many may say, oh, this, that. Look, I reached out to people, if you may ask me to intervene. These were people that reached out to me before. I want to say this on their platform. I reached out to Atiba Bona. Atiba Bona went to him and said, George, what I remember Sheikh doing that ball, respect, commitment, and love that I see that ball have for you. You got to resolve it. I reached out to the defense minister. General Zanga and myself, we talked. General Zanga called me. The first 6 months, he could not see me in the picture. He called me. He said, man, I need to see you, man. I went there. He said, remember, why are you not in the picture? I said, oh, I left my businesses for like, a few months doing the campaign. So I had to, focus my mind on it. I don't talk. But last year, I had to call him because he's a defense minister. These are people money we took. These men in their here, it's not about the money, but the way they were treated. I talked to him. I said, can you intervene to resolve this issue? But no way. Let's forget about what I have lost. I will gain it back. I will get them back. But to raise millions of dollars right now by myself to pay that debt, I ain't able. But I mean, President Weah, let him know.
But wait, Check, before we go, and we'll schedule something else to bring you back. Because we think he will go scot-free with those people millions of dollars that he took through your instrumentality? Does he think they're never going to come after him to pay that money back?
Well, it is often said that when a man goes in a gathering where the loud music is playing and people are dancing, but he chooses to use his earpiece and dance to his own song, he will be dancing to his song while the loud music is up and others are sitting.
Check Sako. Thank you, my dear brother. And you know what? We're just very touched. People are just very touched by this account you gave today. It's just very, very deeply touching. And we'll be in touch with you. You know, may Allah Almighty continue to strengthen you. You know, you work hard, you earn all those things you earn. You have life. You're a very young man, and God will carry you through. You can earn all of what you lost, and even in 100-fold. So we thank you for coming on this morning, my brother.
Thank you so much, my brother. Oh, well, I want to say thank you. And I want to say thank you also to listener. I want to say thank you to Waka. I mean, as you know, Liberia, we are in a very crucial stage of.
Say you got low in your closing. You are very low.
Let me cut this thing off.
Yeah, I think you should speak through the mic. Yeah, the mic of the head.
Yeah. We are in the very crucial stage of our elections, and I also want to use this medium to, you know, send an apology out to whosoever that felt misled in 2017. I mean, it is what it is. You can take the cow to the river, but you can't force the cow to drink. But I think Liberians need to make a wise decision, and we will not sit supinely. We will not be threatened by anything. I got my family in Liberia. Some of them call me, "Oh, my man, I said, listen, Liberia is a country we need to maintain the peace, and there's several ways we need to maintain the peace, and we'll always ask the president to maintain the peace. And we will not be afraid to come out here to speak. We will not be afraid to go on other platforms to speak on issues. And I want to say this to the family of the auditors, you know, be kind. Whatsoever thing we have on hand, the day another government take over, trust me, those things will be provided and justice will be served. And we will not be deterred and moved by anybody. So I want to say thank you to everybody. And I want to just say to President Weah, you have an obligation. You must liquidate it. I have washed my hands all of it. But you have an obligation, you must liquidate it. You are my very good friend. I want to see you good. I want to see you succeed. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. God bless you. Well, folks, there you have it then. Sheikh Sako, a once very successful young Liberian businessman, doing very well. One day, Seward Briggs introduces him to George Weah. He goes and takes millions of dollars from his business partners, gives to George Weah as a loan. Mr. Weah has refused to pay the money. Now, then they try to eliminate Sheikh. Sheikh had to flee to come to America. That is the story of a wicked human being. Only a wicked human being could do that. Well, folks, thank you very much. God bless you. We'll be back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.